Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Infinite Warfare Zombies video, and today we have another apparent leak for Infinite Warfare Zombies, and this leak contradicts the one that we got previously, which I did make a video on as to why I thought it was fake. I will have that linked down in this video's description. That was the one that referred back to an apparent Kino de Toten remake, and it also talked about how the fact that the characters would be from the Modern Warfare series, and it seemed very sketchy, and I explained that within that video. However, today's leak is actually coming from someone who is indeed reliable and has a lot more accuracy than the previous leak. Now, if you do go on to enjoy this video, by the end of it, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and go for 1,000 likes on today's video, as well as subscribe to the channel so you never miss a future upload here on the channel. But basically, a YouTuber called Long Sensation, which I will link down in this video's description, has an anonymous source who has provided him with this information. Make sure to go check him out so you can stay up to date with all of the information, the latest information from this leaker. Now, he claims that this source is the same source that provided him with all of the Black Ops 3 leaks prior to the game releasing. Specifically, he was the one who provided him with all these promotional images which you can see on screen. He was the one who leaked all of the original promo images, and he claims that this source has indeed provided him with this Infinite Warfare Zombies leaked information. So let's jump straight into it, and then I'll come back after and talk a little bit about it. So it starts off by saying zombies. Originally, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was going to be a multi-game storyline expanding across several Infinity Ward games. But due to fan feedback of Advanced Warfare, Activision asked Infinity Ward to move away from this idea. Instead, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies will be its own unique storyline that will end in DLC 4 of Infinite Warfare. In terms of the storyline and gameplay, Infinity Ward have done an exceptional job of making this year's Zombies experience something that Zombies fans will love to play hours on end, with similar gameplay mechanics that we see with Treyarch games. Although traditional gameplay mechanics remain with Infinite Warfare Zombies, your Zombies experience will expand across the solar system. Infinity Ward plans to create a brand new storyline completely separate from Treyarch and Sledgehammer games, and with the whole solar system at their disposal, they plan to do exactly that. Chemical warfare on Earth has led to billions of people infected with the human-engineered virus, and with Earth no longer being safe, humans find safety on other planets around the solar system, or so they think. Throughout Infinite Warfare's DLC, expect to travel throughout the solar system to fight off the undead with all new wonder weapons, perks and more. Zombies will remain classic Call of Duty zombies, and although your scenery may change as you travel throughout the solar system, there is no hiding on your quest of survival. In terms of their features, Easter eggs will be the most difficult to complete in Call of Duty Zombies history. In fact, the developers think it will take at least 3 months for fans to complete the main Easter egg of the first map. Now, this is the first big red flag to me as to why this seems a bit sketchy. I mean, 3 months to complete a main Easter egg is absolutely ridiculous. DLC 1 will almost be out by that time, and Infinity Ward may just be overestimating the time it will take to complete the Easter egg. Obviously, Treyarch zombie map seems to be taking a day on the whole. He says that wonder weapons will return, Pack-a-Punch will return, perks will return, but instead of drinking them, you'll inject them. Challenges will be given to players every several rounds, similar to Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer field orders. Game will launch with 2 maps, with 1 map each DLC. Now, upon first hearing that, let me know down in the comment section down below, what do you think of this leak? Do you think it is indeed real or fake? Now, in my personal opinion, although this has a lot of credibility, there's a few key things which seem a bit sketchy to me. Now, first of all, as he said, Long Sensation is claiming that this is coming from the same source that provided him with the promo images for Black Ops 3 prior to the game releasing, which obviously all were, 100% true. But prior to Black Ops 3 coming out, Long Sensation also had another source which provided him with a ton of information. Now, on the whole, pretty much all of that came true. All of the multiplayer and also campaign information pretty much came true on the whole. However, the zombies information was a bit off. There was a few details that were a bit, sketchy. However, he's then gone on to make follow-up videos regarding the DLC for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and he's provided us with leaked information, and all of that has not really come true at all. so that was most likely fake. So I'm wondering whether that was coming from the same source, or whether the source has lost whatever intel he had and he's just bluffing now. But as he said, I don't know if this information is coming from the same guy who leaked the stuff prior to Black Ops 3 releasing, or if the guy who's giving these promo images is a different guy, because depending on who it is would definitely alter how much credibility this has, in my personal opinion. Now, the more I read this, I'm leaning towards it being fake, regardless of whether this source who's providing Long Sensation with this information was credible in the past. The reason why I'm leaning towards it being fake is it seems extremely vague. For example, he says things like the Pack-a-Punch will be returning, Wonder Weapons will be returning, but obviously they will be returning, just in a different format that Infinity Ward want to create. There's a lot of very obvious things that are stated here. Now, also, the next thing that seems a bit peculiar, that basically the whole storyline is going to be taking place on other planets and other solar systems, so it is indeed going to be space warfare. However, he then says that it's going to be boots on the ground. However, how can you have boots on the ground classic Call of Duty Zombies when there's anti-gravity in space, unless it's on other planets that have an atmosphere like Earth, or it's on other planets that are just large enough to have a gravity, to have a strong gravity, or they may just design the maps like Moon on Black Ops 1. But also, we did get this original promo image which I'll put on screen right now, and when we got this, a lot of people thought that Infinite Warfare Zombies could be set, you know, themed around the 1980s, and it would have this theatrical scene. However, all this space warfare doesn't coincide with this original promo image at all. It completely contradicts it. Now, we did get another follow-up image that we got from Comic-Con release, which you can see on screen now, which showed the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare Zombies logo, and in the background we saw spaceships and things like that, and a lot of people jumped to conclusion and thought that we were going to have space warfare. However, upon further inspection, people realized that this art style is in fact reminiscent of, you know, movies and, you know, media from the 1980s. So some people are thinking that Infinite Warfare Zombies is still going to tie in with the 1980s in some way, shape or form. And also, this leak doesn't really tie in at all to this movie setting, unless there's a way that Infinity Ward somehow tie this setting of movies in the 1980s with space. I'm not sure how they would pull it off, really. My best guess is that, you know, there's going to be some sort of movie that's in relation to space. Now, we did say that there's going to be challenges returning, but they're going to work similar to the field orders from Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, we've seen challenges on Zetsubo and Grod Krovi, but they don't work like the field orders. And we also saw challenges within Exo Zombies where we had these special challenges rounds where you would have to escort a character or something like that. I just can't see them bringing challenges back, in my personal opinion, or at least in the style of field orders where you have like a set mission rather than the challenges on Zetsubo and also Grod Krovi where it's just sort of a side thing. But as he said, the big red flag to me is that he says that it's going to take 3 months to complete the Easter egg, and that is complete bollocks. But I honestly don't know. I mean, this could come true, but it just seems pretty fake to me. As he said, it is coming from an apparent reliable source, so we're just going to have to wait and see. Time will only tell. You know, just leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Hopefully we can get a nice discussion. I would love to hear your opinions. And if you have any further evidence as to why this could be real, make sure to leave them in the comments. If you have any further evidence as to why this may be fake, again, leave them down in the comment section down below. But without further ado, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new around here for the latest and greatest Black Ops 3 Zombies news information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
Thirsty warrior needs rehydration, for it is rejuvenation.
Are you guys interested in getting free Call of Duty points for free supply drops and liquid divinium and or DLC as well? Well, have I got news for you. There's going to be a link in this video's description where you can download a 100% free app. Upon downloading this app, you can then install it, and then you can download apps via this app. via downloading the app as well as sharing the app with your friends via your referral code. You will very quickly build up a ton of points of which you can then purchase Xbox Live, PSN or Steam cards, which can then be used to get 100% free COD points as well as DLC. Hopefully this helps.